Good evening and welcome to our Tuesday night meditation. Welcome to our final Tuesday night meditation for 2017. Without further ado, we're just going to dive in and just see what happens. But all right, so I want to invite you to take a breath in, and as you breathe out, just gently close your eyes. Slowly exhaling, letting your shoulders drop and fall back. Letting your awareness sink down into your body. Feeling the weight of your body supported by your seat and by the floor. Noticing where your thoughts are, where your energy is, what's calling your attention at this moment. I invite you just to notice the call, the pull to the sensation. And just recognize that that is part of this moment. Being aware of the sensations in your body. Noting if you need to make any mindful adjustments to your posture so that you can sit in a way that is comfortable, that is balanced. It allows you to be both relaxed and alert. Feeling the breath, feeling your shoulders rise, your chest expand, the movement of air as you breathe in, and gently letting go as you breathe out. Just witnessing those sensations, the gentle flow from moment to moment. You can use the breath as an anchor in meditation, a home base, a point to focus our awareness. If you find that you are caught in thought or tension or reaction, some programmed conditioning, from the moment you notice you are hooked, you are free to redirect your awareness back to the breath, back to the sensations present in this moment. Being aware of your heart and just peering in. How do you find your heart right now? Perhaps it's at ease and open, or hurting, guarded, cloudy, or clear. Just taking that as data, just part of this moment. This is how your heart is. You gently nod and bow in awareness to whatever shows up. Internal thoughts or feelings or sensations in your body, or sounds, currents of air. You witness the sea of sensation. Letting it all be, letting it all flow without any interference. This is the now. This is your experience of the now. And here, as we sit at the end of the year, it's helpful to put this year to bed so that we might open ourselves up for new experiences, the next step on our journey. Bring your awareness, just intend to bring your awareness back to January of this year. And notice what happens spontaneously as you recall that month. Highs and lows, just the events that happened. Gains and losses, struggles and successes. What happened for you personally? What happened in your immediate sphere? What happened in your community? Or your country? Or your world? And just notice what comes up naturally as you bring your focus to January. And just whatever shows up, nodding to it. This is part of your story. Whatever happened. This was your experience of this year. It is your birthright. As the images come up in your mind, just notice them and let them go. And if you'd like, you can offer a gentle thank you to all of them, for they helped shape your year. They helped shape who you have become. They are part of your journey. And you might naturally scroll forward to February, the events of that month, the highs and the lows, the emotions. What stands out for you about that time? Leaving room to be surprised by what shows up. And as those memories spontaneously show up, gently bowing to them, offering them a hint of gratitude. They're part of your story. Those events have helped make you, you. Greeting the good and the bad, the ugly and the beautiful, all with that same gentle awareness. Perhaps you move forward into March, the start of spring. And you consider what happened for you in your experience of this life in that month. What stands out for you then? Nodding to each of the things that arise. Beings who came into your life, whether for a moment or an extended time. Thank you to all of them. And moving forward into April, what are the highlights of that month? What stands out in your awareness as you consider April of this year? Joys and sorrows, conversations had, things left unsaid. Bowing in gratitude to each of these things. Intending to let go. As you spring forward into May, just feeling the energy of that month. Perhaps specific events pop up. Or you take it as a whole. Relationships formed. Whether it's a relationship with a person or a pet or in the nature or yourself. And bringing your awareness into June, beginnings and endings, as you step into summer. What was your experience of this past June? Nodding in gratitude, acknowledgement and gratitude for each of these things. And what stands out in your awareness if you consider July as the midpoint of the year? Considering what happened for you, what happened for this planet, all levels in that month. Wisdom gained, laughs shared, tears shed, all part of your year. Considering August, what did that month help you with? How did that month help you grow and evolve? And as you step into September, beginning of autumn, what did you gain from your experiences in that month? How did that help you on your journey through this life? And in October, what was that month like for you? And the images just wash over you. And you just stand back and view them from the big picture. This is your birthright. This was your journey through October of this year. I'm just nodding in acceptance. This is what happened. Understanding that it is helping empower you on your journey. Whatever happened. And if you consider November, the trials and tribulations of that month, the conflict and the resolutions, the health and the dis-ease, because as those images come up and the emotions and thoughts, just nodding to them. This is what happened. This is my story. And that even if you cannot see the big picture, it is all okay. And bringing your awareness into December. Considering this month as a whole, as the events that transpired, nodding to them and letting them be. The stuff that's easy, the stuff that's challenging. Nodding and letting it be. All part of your story, the fullness of your year. And if you were to consider who you were on January 1st and who you have become through all your experiences, consider where you are on your journey now and how that fits in the context of who you have been. How you grew and changed and evolved through this year. The wisdom you have gained, the things you have overcome, the lessons you have learned. Just take a moment and acknowledge this entire year, bowing to it with gratitude. Whether as a whole you would rate it as a good year or not, this was your story. It is as valid a part of your story as any other part. And as you come to a place of peace, of acceptance, of acknowledgement of this past year and where you are now, consider how that informs where you are going, where you would like to go for this coming year. In very broad strokes, what themes would you like to draw upon for this coming year, for this next leg of your journey? And close with the Buddhist metta prayer. May you live in loving kindness. May you spread loving kindness. May all beings everywhere wake up and be free. Thank you. Thank you. Normally I offer a talk after these meditations. I'm just going to let this sit for you guys. Give you an opportunity just to consider yourself for this year, where you are now and where you want to go. If something has come up, this is a lovely time to do some writing when you get home, or some expression. We want to be able to let the past be the past. And sometimes through this practice, we notice what we're still holding on to from the past. And it's a lovely opportunity for us to acknowledge that and give it a way out. Set the intention to let go of what's happened, to leave us open, to provide space for us to accept and welcome what's coming next. So, thank you very much. Have a nice night.